Guys, welcome back to Reading Sisters. Today we're going to be reading Flat Sand and the Lost Treasure. Stanley Lambchuk lived with his mother, his father, and his little brother Arthur. Stanley was 4 feet tall, about a foot wide and half an inch thick. He had been flat ever since a bulletin board fell on him. Sometimes being flat was great, especially on trips. Stanley could fold himself up and get comfy anywhere. So Stanley could roll himself up and catch a ride too. I wouldn't mind a ride, growled Arthur. But being flat on the bench was a pain in the neck. And the leg and the arm. Ouch, cried Stanley. That's the third time I've been stepped on today. Stanley brushed off the sand. Let's do something else, he said to Arthur. Want to go snorkeling? Sure, said Arthur. There's the cove, Miss Lambchuk called. Okay, the boys agreed, pulling on their masks. Stanley splashed into the sea. Last man is a rotten egg. No fail, said Arthur. You don't have to put on fins. Stanley grinned. It's not my fault I have them belted in. Stanley's flat feet helped him swim faster than Arthur, but he didn't mind slowing down. There was so much to see. Stanley spotted a school of bright blue fish. Arthur pointed out a stingray. He's flat like you, he tried to say, but it sounded like glop, 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 glop. A small silver dolphin zipped past Stan. I rolled around and swam back, so close he could almost touch its rim. Swish. The dolphin raced ahead again. It looked like back at the boys, as if I wanted them to come along. Stanley looked at Arthur. Arthur nodded eagerly. The boys kicked hard and followed the dolphin to the end of the cove. Below them, the ocean floor dipped. Their nestland on the bottom lay an old ship. The dolphin dived down. The boys took deep breaths. He and dived too. They couldn't believe what they saw. The ship's sails were torn and its nets were tangled, but in the middle of their wreck was a treasure chest. Stanley kicked back to the surface. Awful heads popped up next to him. Did you see that, Awful cried? Let's grab a bunch of gold. We'll be rich. Hold on, said Stanley. That treasure must belong to somebody. Let's take one piece to show everyone, then we'll figure out what to do. Oh, okay, said Arthur. Just then a wave splashed Stanley, then another. It's getting choppy, he said. I think I'm going to storm right here. Arthur, hurry and get the gold. Stanley dived into the ship again. He picked up a gold ball. It was the size of a candy ball, but much heavier. He slid into the pocket of his trunks. Stanley was about to head back up when he saw the dolphin. Its tail was caught. I'm in an old fishing net on the ship. I've got to help, thought Stanley before we both ran out of breath. Quickly, Stanley rolled himself up. He tried to slide through a hole in the net, but something got stuck. The gold ball. Stanley yanked it out of his pocket and tossed it away. Now Stanley fit easily into the net. He used his flat fingers to play, to grab it, the rope off the dolphin's tail. The little dolphin was free. Seconds later, Stanley burst out of the water. He took a big gulp of fresh air beside him. The dolphin whistled softly. You're welcome, said Stanley. Stanley yelled off for help. The water wasn't just choppy now. The wind was whipping into the wild waves. Just jump on, Arthur, Stanley called. He threw himself on a wave like a surfboard. Woohoo! Cried Arthur. The boys rode the waves all the way to shore. By morning, the storm had passed. Stanley and Arthur took their parents to see this shipwreck. "It was here, really," said Stanley. Mr. and Mrs. Lambchop peered into the water. The bottom of the cove was empty, no sign in sight, not a trace. "Perhaps the storm carried it away," said Miss Lambchop kindly, but Stanley could tell she was doubtful. "Too bad you didn't keep that gold," muttered Arthur. "Then we'd have proof." Stanley heard a whistle. "Hello there, Dolphin," he called. The little dolphin whistled again. Then it flipped in his nose. Something shiny flew through the air. Stanley reached out and caught it. Stanley smiled. "Did you say something about gold?" That was it for this book. But this book will be in the playlist called Six and Under Books Filled with Wonder. Please leave a description down below not description, a comment down below for some sessions to put in the series. That was it for this video. Bye!